Y'all, these two so-called parents are absolute monsters. I'm going to go ahead and give a trigger warning on some of the pictures I'm going to show you in this video. So a mother and stepfather out of Pennsylvania have been charged for endangering the welfare of children. This was after their twin teen boys were found extremely thin and skinny and super malnourished. You won't believe what these two allegedly did to those teen boys. A criminal complaint says that Joshua and Tracy DeChant are facing 2 felony charges, and this is in Lehigh County, Pennsylvania. Reportedly, state troopers with Pennsylvania responded to a home on January 22nd. That was in regards to a report of a naked boy who was going around and knocking on doors and asking for help. It was a neighbor who called and reported this to authorities, and that neighbor said that when they let the 15-year-old boy inside their home, he would not stop eating. Y'all, this was the condition of those 2 boys. One of the teen brothers then told police that Joshua, the stepfather, would send him outside to run around naked as a form of punishment. And yes, that included days when the temperature was in the single digits, like the day the police were called. The state troopers then reportedly contacted the brother's twin brother, who said the same thing that the other teen did about what the stepfather made them do. He then added that both of the parents forced both of them to walk around naked and that they frequently were denied food and water. The boys also told police that the parents had them sleep on the floor with only 1 blanket to share. Both of the boys were eventually taken to a hospital to be treated, and you know what they weighed? 53 pounds and 55 pounds. 2 teen boys. That's almost 100 pounds less than the average weight for their age and size. Unbelievable. Medical records also show that the boys had only gained 10 pounds each in the past 8 years. Now, thank goodness those boys were taken out of that home and placed with other family members. The local district attorney stated that investigators think that the boys were not in a traditional brick and mortar school and that they didn't see live teachers on a regular basis, so it was hard for a school to report the abuse. Investigators also said they don't believe the boys were getting medical care on a regular basis for 8 years. They also have no information on whether or not they had been interacting with other people on a regular basis. Reportedly, the boys had an older sister who does not currently live at home, but she told police that she had the same treatment done to her when she lived there with them. Now listen to this. This is unreal. Those 2 monsters were only given bonds of $75,000. That's it. $75,000 for nearly killing 2 teen boys. Should have been $750,000 at least. Or better yet, no bond. They are now due in court for preliminary hearings on February 3rd. I absolutely can't believe this. I want to know one thing. Do those family members they were just placed with, did they see them any in the past few years? Because if they didn't report the abuse, they're guilty too. Because you know it was obvious with them weighing that little, if you did see them or see how much they weighed, that they were getting abused. I'm assuming cops looked into that though. I pray justice is served to the fullest in this case and that those 2 so-called parents rot in prison. For more true crime, be sure to hit the follow button, and if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.